Should I start a Sunday not so scary Sunday?
Series?
Yeah.
How would you do it?
It's just going over my Sundays and what I do to make them not so scary.
That'd be nice.
We are gonna do a Sunday reset. Ari and I just got back from Philadelphia. We were at a friend's house, hanging out with my friends from study abroad. We do gatherings every once in a while, not as frequently as we'd like to, but it was nice to be there. But I haven't been home. I haven't really been home for a while. I was in Chicago last week, and so 2 weeks ago I was in Chicago. This past week I was in upstate New York for half of the week, and then Saturday came back up, had a race in the city yesterday, and then went down to Philly for one night in Philly. So haven't really been home. I've missed this bed, but we are going to get back into it because it's Sunday, right? You know what Sunday means. It's the day before the new start of the week. So I have to unpack. We bought groceries, so we got that out of the way on the way here. I'd like to kind of map out the week and just other things to make Sunday fun. Also, this is the new camera I got, and you gotta let me know what you think about it. Tell me, are you the kind of person that gets home from a trip and needs to immediately unpack? Or do you just let it sit there and forget that you ever had a suitcase to unpack? If you're new here, hello, I'm Danielle. I'm a first-gen Latina. I make videos on my journey to financial independence while working in tech and enjoying my life along the way. So if that stuff interests you, if you want to see more videos by me, then please hit that subscribe button and support my channel. Unpacking complete. I just have one race left in the 9+1 program, and we are done with the races portion. We did the Percy Sutton 5K in Harlem yesterday, and we actually ran the whole time. I think we've been taking the last couple of races slowly, but yesterday we're like, let's just run. So we did. How do we feel about the desk setup? It's different, but I wanted to have a view of the outside. I still don't, given I have a huge monitor, but it's the compromise we made so that Ari can have his privacy when I'm in my meetings. So it's fine. I kind of like it. Set up my flowers. I am of the belief that if something small brings you joy, spend money on it. For me, that is like buying myself flowers at Trader Joe's, and yes, spending $3.99 for a small bouquet of flowers that will set the tone on my desk or the coffee table. It's getting a latte, a $7 latte at a cool, fun coffee shop, because I can't make lattes at home. I haven't learned that yet. But it's that kind of spending that I don't feel guilty about, because I know the bigger things are taken care of when I pay myself first. So, if it brings you joy to have a bouquet of flowers, go and spend that money. Don't let somebody shame you into thinking that buying coffee is the reason you can't afford a house. That's not the case. The first thing we did when we got into Jersey, got close to home, was go grocery shopping. So we got back from Trader Joe's, where we spent a total of Trader Joe's Total of $75.48. The most expensive on this list was obviously the chicken. So Ari gets grilled chicken strips. They come pre-marinated, whatever. $7.99 was the most expensive item on this list. The cheapest item on this list was at 49 cents for one lemon. We don't really look at the specific details of every single item because there's no point. But what we are making this week for meals, and something we talk about usually on Sundays to prepare for the rest of the week so that we're not scrambling for food ideas, is what we're gonna eat for the week. For lunch, we've been really enjoying Chipotle bowls, which I have shared in multiple vlogs already, and that is really just rice, black beans, salsa, which we make with red onions, tomatoes, squeeze the lemon. I use avocado for mine. We both use cheese. Ari uses the grilled chicken. So that is the Chipotle bowls that we will have 5 days for lunch this week. For dinner, and this goes back into like how to plan for the week ahead. I have a concert on Tuesday. I will probably eat here and then go to the concert. Just don't like stadium food. I don't like it. I'm a vegetarian. I'm not a chicken fingers girly. Used to be, but I'm not. So knowing that and knowing that's our schedule for this week, then Monday through Friday, we will most likely have tofu, chicken for Ari, and broccoli. Just keeping it simple this week. We're back. We're just not gonna complicate ourselves with recipes. It's kind of been a lot to do work and then want to cook. So in an effort not to eat out, we're just gonna keep meals basic. But what we did for the month of August, which was really important to our food and eating out budget, and I'm gonna go on my Monarch right now just to see how we're doing on that. From the budget update for eating out and groceries, a lot of things from this weekend have not been reflected because we still have to Venmo people and some transactions are pending. But so far, groceries, we have spent $129 out of a $300 budget, and we have 2 additional work weeks left where we'd need to buy the same amount of groceries. So that is looking doable. Let's see, eating out is at $82 right now, but again, there are some pending transactions that have not gone through, and we have a budget of $600. Where we've gone over already is coffee shops. Let's take a look at that a bit more. Okay, these are all from my trip to Chicago, which we're gonna leave that in coffee because I don't want to just inflate my travel. For vacations, we have, for some reason I got charged $46 from the hotel I stayed at for work. So this is why I like Monarch Money, because I can go in here and just see certain things, why, and then see if I can get reimbursed from work for this, because I don't know what that is about. I don't want to spend too much time on the computer today because it is not part of my Sunday No Scaries. I'll be on the computer all week. So let me just update my calendar to reflect everything that I'm doing this week. Okay, so 2 things this week. I am going to the movies, so I have to buy those tickets. And I am celebrating my little sister's birthday this weekend, so we'll just have to think about a gift for her. Otherwise, I think we have a pretty clear week. I feel good about this week. Yeah, we're good. Sundays in the summer have given me a truly different appreciation for this season. I used to think I didn't like summer as a season, but now I'm really starting to have it be my top two. Obviously, still as a November baby, fall is my number one. But just being outside by nature, whether that's a body of water. I was in the lake last 2 weekends ago in Chicago, and just having my toes in the sand, or being outside reading my book in my small little backyard space while I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. I mean, maybe that's the one con, the mosquitoes, but still something about that, just, it feels so nice. And any time that I can get outside in the summer, I have been really taking it up. So I don't only sit here on the weekends. I also try to like squeeze in a meeting or two outside, because we really need to enjoy this weather while we have it in the Northeast. So yeah, with a book, looking at the trees, hearing the wind blow, soaking up some sun, getting 20 mosquito bites, there's just nothing like it. Hi. Hi. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte. Give me a kiss. Nope.
Against everything. You know, the conservative Catholic backgrounds. I was born not long after that my father went on to become a successful architect and really had trouble in the world, really built.
We paused the movie because Ari is using the bathroom. And I just wanted to chat about this Sunday No Scaries series, or just share my thoughts about what I'm intending to do with Sunday No Scaries. I think for a long time, and in many jobs previous to the one I have now, I think it's unrelated to the job I have, is the first thing I should say. But I think secondly, we put so much pressure on Sunday because it is the day to do all the things we want to do before we have to start going into the Monday through Friday routine of get up, work, do what you can in the hours that you're not spending behind the computer doing whatever it is that you do. Even if it's what, maybe it's not behind a computer. But the way that I see it now is, and the way I've been trying to think about it, is how can I have fun? How can I bring moments of joy and enjoyment into my life outside of just the Saturday and Sundays that I don't work? And so this week especially, and I already shared this, I have a concert on Tuesday, going to a show. I haven't been to a show since, what was my last show? I want to say my last show was Taylor Swift, but I don't know for a fact that it was Taylor Swift. Anyway, I bought these tickets like last week, and I don't have the best seats, but I love Glass Animals, and I've been a fan of their music for many years. So I said, you know what, let me just go alone. Even though it's a Tuesday, normally I'd be like, I can't go on a Tuesday. So I don't think that it's like you have to feel like if you have Sunday Scaries, you hate your job, or if you don't have Sunday Scaries, you don't hate your job. I think it's more of like, don't make Saturday and Sunday just the only day that you can have fun, essentially. Ari just flushed the toilet. It doesn't always have to be something like you spend money on, right? Like you could also go on a hike or something in the middle of the week. But doing stuff, seeing people is something to incorporate so that your week doesn't feel like it's just work.